Hey guys, so two things I just want to get straight into the open now, get it off my chest now before I even start the video. Firstly, I know that I said that I was going to take a break. Yes, I am still sick. Yes, I still feel like shit. But this is something important enough where I felt that I had to step out my comfort zone to talk about it with you guys. Secondly, I know that I look terrible. I look much better than I did on day one. Day one, when I posted that Overwatch video, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be making any content for a while. I honestly had like bags dropping halfway down my face. My skin looked almost bruised in this horrific orangey brown colour that it had. I honestly looked like something out of a horror movie or something that you would see in a hospital. So I think this is the best I've looked in a few days in my defense, so give me points for that. But yes, I still look like shit and I apologize for that as well. What am I talking about today? Well, again, this was something which is important enough that I felt I need to share it with you guys. Dream for a while now has had some accusations going on about some predatorial behaviour, and I actually had no idea that this was a thing until I was actually sent it by my daughter. So credit to Merpy Lerpy for sending me this. I'll link her down in the description as well, because she deserves credit for even making me aware of this. If Merpy didn't DM me on Discord telling me about this, I would have had absolutely no idea this even existed. So credit to her as well, thank you. But there is a massive Google document, and it's about 24 pages, and it's full of what they're calling evidence that Dream is a paedophile. So this is where it's going to get a bit fun. I don't want to treat all of this like it is absolutely factual. Why am I getting stupid Windows noises? That's so annoying. I don't want to treat this like it's 100% factual, because it's very easy to fake a screenshot, to doctor an image, to... Hell, on social media you can so easily make fake messages and stuff. So it's a little bit difficult to just treat this like fact. But at the same time, I don't want to treat it like it's all artificial, out of respect to the people who are claiming to be victims. So it puts me in a very difficult position. Along with that, this is a sentence which is going to get me in a lot of trouble. I like Dream. I liked watching his Manhunt videos when I was younger. I like his music that he releases. So if I don't treat this as if it's factual, it could also be seen as a sense of bias. So it's a really difficult topic for me to talk about, and really I shouldn't be the person talking about this. But I feel like I need to help share this around so that people can be aware of what's going on. So I feel like the best thing I can do is just try and be as unbiased as I can to both sides as I show you all the facts and information that is presented and suggested in this documentary, and just try my best, really. Dream preyed on a 16-year-old fan, proving Jamie's authenticity. Twitter account Burner22 recently provided a screenshot of a Twitter DM conversation between them and someone by the name of Jamie, which took place on August 31st, 2019. I can already see that they've cut these images down. So that could already be, if there's a different name at the top, they've cropped it out. Any kind of cropped image should never be trusted as factual. But we're going to ignore that because they've also linked some Twitter posts. And again, I don't want to be unbiased, so let's at least see what the Twitter posts say. So these screenshots, assuming Dream is his actual account, because you can just nickname people on Twitter. You can make your own emoji, whatever, Bitmoji, I think they call it, whatever you want it to be. So this could easily be fabricated just from these 3 screenshots. But again, we're not... Okay, this immediately makes it look bad. This immediately says, hey, some form of explicit conversation happened between whoever this person is and Jamie. There's no proof that this other person is Dream just from these 3 screenshots. Dream, you could fabricate that. I haven't seen this video. I think this video has leaked out a while ago, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't exactly use that as proof either. And we get another screenshot here. But again, we only get this little crop bit of what the thumbnail is. So again, that doesn't exactly make it clear as to who's doing what. I love that both of Dream's accounts are in the relevant people section. That's a great start for Dream. Okay, cool. 1726 and 175. Is this 17266? Okay, this is the bottom one. So yeah, I'm doing this in the right order. So next we got this one, which seems to be a Discord conversation. Jamie left the internet and privated her accounts in 2020. The conversation below was between two of Dream's friends, where one says Dream continued to talk to after admitting to... Okay. After admitting to sexting with a minor. Okay, so this is neither of the two people involved. This is just... okay. So... again, there's no real proof to this. This is a conversation which makes him look terrible. But this isn't concrete evidence. Regardless, I'm not liking how this looks for Dream so far. This, so far, does look pretty bad. Yeah, this doesn't... there's no evidence, but it looks terrible. Although, I do agree with this bit. You do not save someone's nudes. Look, if you get sent nudes, that's perfectly natural, you know, people get in the mood for that kind of stuff. You don't save that stuff, okay? If there's some kind of external agreement, like you and them have both agreed, yes, you can save that stuff, okay, that's different. But in general, you just shouldn't save this stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, I feel I should add that point. Oh, okay. There we go. I was informed none of the videos in the previous posted messages contain any form of CSEM. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Child sexual exploitation material. Okay. So basically this doesn't include pornography or anything like that. So this is legal to show basically. So this is okay. I was given permission to post these. I can confirm without a shadow of a doubt it was Dream's Snapchat account. Hold on, you're the person who posted, yeah, these previous two. Yeah, you're... this is a bit of a bias source. Oh, they decided to beef with Moist Critical. I got bad news for you. Moist Critical couldn't give two fucks. Okay, I've not had the pleasure of meeting Charlie before, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't expect to ever have the pleasure to meet him. But one thing I can tell about him as a person from his content is that he does not care if Twitter's gonna start complaining. You can go onto Twitter and you can go, Moist Critical did not support me, he's a very disgusting content creator. And he wouldn't even notice, he wouldn't even care, even if he did ever see it. So, he has a lot of love for his fans, but he does not care about people who just want to complain on Twitter. So this is already my favourite tweet from you, because this tells me the type of person that you are. Again, I want to respect you in case you are a victim, but this message right here says that you are driving for the attention of people who do not validate your response or criticism. People who do not give you the reaction which you are looking for when you say something. You're going to go out after them to try and pressure them into giving them the response you're looking for. And that is basically most of Twitter nowadays. So thank you for posting this. Again, I want to respect you like you are an actual victim. I want to treat you as if this is a real serious case. But this says a lot about who you are as a person. This singular post tells me more than I could ever ask to try and learn about who you are. But again, we're going to ignore that. Let's take a look at the videos. Let's take a look at the quote-unquote evidence. It doesn't even sound like fucking Dream. Oh, it doesn't even sound like him. Fucking... I'm sure I know what this is.
You're done. I want this nigga hung by jumper cables. I want Chris Hansen to tow his ass back to prison, where he fucking belongs. Lethal gasoline injection, something. McQueen has one chance to tell us. Sarah 14. You are found guilty of grooming minors. 7,000 years. Yeah.
I'm not taking this serious enough. I'm sorry. I feel disrespectful because I'm just laughing at Cars memes. I know this is again meant to be Dream owning, but again it doesn't sound like him. Fuck yes, your tits are so nice. What the fuck? I'm so close. Oh my lord, I just want to fill you up, princess. This is really cringy, okay? And what's really strange is that there's no name up here. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I don't think that it shows the name at the top as the nickname. I don't think the name at the top shows as a nickname. Hold on. I can test this. I have Merpy on Snapchat. I do. I have Merpy on Snapchat. Okay, so let's test this. I'm going to give Merpy a nickname. I'm going to call them Merpy Lerpy. Okay. And now, I'm going to ask Merpy to send me a snap. So that I can see if I don't even care if it's a black screen, because that will be perfect. Because then we'll see at the top here if it shows a nickname or not. And if it doesn't show a nickname, then that will suggest that they've blocked out the nickname on the top. Because it shows the real name, and the real name wasn't Dream Snapchat. That is what I'm now suspecting, so that's why I'm doing this experiment. Okay, there we go, and that's sent. So I'm going to get a response back from Merpy later in the video, which I will show you when I get it, and I'm not going to do anything. I will literally hold my phone like this, open it like that, and if it says the nickname at the top, then I suppose that this will just not mean anything. If it's black at the top, again, it won't mean anything. But if it shows the real username at the top, which I will censor because I don't want to expose Merpy's personal Snapchat, but if it shows the username at the top, that will be my proof that at least this is not good enough evidence. Because by being black at the top, it can mean that it was censored out. Because it showed the real username, which would have not been Dreams. Otherwise, there would have been no other reason to censor it out, because it would have been evidence that could prove it was Dream, and that's what they're looking for. So, there you go. When I get that snap back, we can talk about that. Until then, let's see what the rest of these are. Why does this look like someone's just taken a dirty picture of the floor? This isn't even Dream. I do not know that this is one of Dream's accounts. I haven't seen anything to suggest this is. But regardless, we'll act as if this is some secret account of Dream's. Would love to have those bouncing while I slip in and out of you. This is just... Oh wow, amazing! It's the same nickname and Bitmoji as Dream's account sending a snap to someone, because that could not be fabricated in any way. That's irrefutable evidence. Okay, while all of these pieces just on this first page look bad, none of them prove that Dream is, in fact, a paedophile or sexually involved with a minor yet. But let's keep going, because that's page 1 of 24. I'm going to cut out a lot of this video now. I will link this Google document in the description as well, so that people can look at it for themselves, because I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to hide parts of the information. I don't want it to come across as, hey, I'm only going to show you guys the information I want you guys to see because I'm biased towards Dream. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm trying to give a summary of all of the information that is out currently, but also not making a 5-hour long video, which is why I will link this in the description so that you can look at it for yourselves. Because I'm not biased to anyone. I'm not going to try and hide or manipulate evidence to present it to you the way I want to. I feel that's a very scummy way of making this type of content, and that's not how I want to do it. It can be clearly inferred from these messages that they exchange suggestive or explicit photos. Yes, there is definitely some explicit exchange which has happened, at least between these two accounts. The video is filmed with a separate camera recording her phone screen, meaning it's extraordinarily hard to fake, especially in 2019. That's not hard to fake. Calling your own evidence hard to fake really does feel obnoxious. That is not hard to fake at all. You can nickname one of your friends and get them to change their Bitmoji. They can send you something and you can record it with another phone or camera or something, and you will get the exact same thing which they've done here. That doesn't prove that it's hard to fake. That doesn't prove it. This is a bit better because it allows us to compare the Bitmojis, even though this is the most blurry shot in human history. If this video, they like tapped onto his profile before they opened it, and we saw that it said this, that would have been factual evidence. That would have been irrefutable, and I'd literally on the spot go, okay, that was Dream. Dream's a paedophile, end of video. I would agree with it on the spot. But this, yes, this. Oh, okay, hold on, hold the horse, hold your horse, hold your horse. Public Dream, Dream public. Hold up for a second. Snapchat is Public Dream. And this screenshot is Dream public. This is not Dream's real account. This is not his real account. So if I clicked on it and it said Dream public, that would also prove that it's not real, because his was Public Dream. Dream was 20 years old, Burner 22 claimed that Jamie was 16/17. Yeah, this is something which is also argued about a lot. Some places it keeps saying 16, other places it's saying 17. Despite all this, we're still lacking hard evidence. That is correct. Well done. Well done. You've got that part right. You have no hard evidence yet. You've got a lot of stuff which suggests it, and a lot of stuff which definitely needs some kind of thorough investigation. And when I say thorough, I mean more than I could do. I don't have the skill to compare pixels to pixels or to analyze Snapchat and Twitter messages. I don't have that level of skill. Those are traits which I don't possess. So this does require investigation by someone who does have those skills. But until we have something like that, we can't prove that these are all connected to any official content. Again, you're claiming this is his official account, Dream Public, when the Wayback Machine actually tells us that it's Public Dream. So again, you're kind of shot yourself in the foot by handing us your own faked evidence here, or at least handing us, again, 2 more pieces of information which don't match. This feels like I'm playing, what was that old game where you're at the Russian border and you've got all of the people, Papers, Please, there you go. It feels like I'm playing Papers, Please right now. These people are handing me their passports which say that they're 16, and then they're handing me their visas which say that they're 17. They're giving a lot of information which doesn't match up, and if the information matched up, then I feel like I'd take this more seriously and take this as a more viable source. But because this information is so vague, it's so inconsistent, it doesn't give me the sense of trust to treat it as if it's factual. Okay, so the Wayback Machine has saved a couple tweets from Jamie, which is the next thing I want to take a peek at. 3,500 URLs, fuck me. Okay, there's gonna be some random stuff which I don't really... This is gonna take a while, and I don't want to spend hours and hours combing through every single tweet that this person has made. Because this person's going to have made a lot of tweets in this time. Yeah, how is this evidence? No, how is this evidence? This is just some really cringy... This is just really cringy FNAF purple guy fan art. This is just really cringy FNAF purple guy fan art. This doesn't... Why are you even showing us this? Jamie's age. Okay, they're gonna finally start addressing this really stupid problem of not even being able to get their damn age right. Again, I don't want to be disrespectful, but if you're gonna present evidence like this, you gotta at least get your age right. August 9th, 2019, publicly stating she is a year away from being a legal adult. 272 text. Okay, hold on. Yes. Next year, I officially be legal. Damn. Okay, that's interesting. They're not saying that, hey, I'm going to be 18 or that I'm going to be an adult. They say, I officially be legal. That's a really weird way of putting it, unless the context isn't already sexual. Why have you written it that way? Okay, so Jamie and someone called I Am a Big Mayo start having an argument. She's arguing with mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Pedophilia 100. Lamau, I'm not 13. Are you 15? No, I'm only 1 year younger than him. Epic. Cool, okay, so this is just a meme conversation. This is like two 12-year-olds having a conversation in an Instagram group chat. I know, because I was once 12, I had Instagram and I was in a group chat. This is pretty much exactly how it went down. You look like 15, yep. No. Heck no. See, you don't talk about others. Shrek. That's my fave. Yeah, this is just meme. This is just like the biggest meme argument in human history. And this still doesn't prove... Okay, at least we can get a suggestion on what their age is. Assuming that this conversation happens... This doesn't even suggest their birthday, actually. This just suggests that they're 1 year younger than Dream. Which means that they would have been 17 when Dream was 18. Okay, so that actually helps a little bit more. Because we can use something here. 2020, I was talking about it after, so no dates on the actual conversation. 2020. April 29th, 2020. Okay, I can work with that. Let's assume that this is very recently after it's happened. 2020, in April, that is September 9th, that is about 8 months after. So that would mean that she would be, at youngest, assuming this happened on her birthday, that would still only make her 17 and 8 months old. So the idea that this happens perfectly 4 months before she turns 18 is a little bit strange. But again, we can assume that it's happened at least before September 9th. So she's going to be around 17 years and 8 months old. She could be an entire year younger than that, she could be an entire year over than that. The point I'm making is that we don't have any concrete evidence, we haven't been given any clear dates to when this occurred, we haven't been given any clear birthday to who Jamie is. So we have nothing that we can use right now to try and compare evidence together and figure out how old they would have been during the time of these quote-unquote sexual conversations. Because even if we couldn't prove that the conversations were real, if we could at least prove the age and at least settle that so we can agree on that, then that would be progress. But guess what? We still can't even do that because there's just way too much inconsistency in the argument at the moment. Yeah, that's the other thing. This doesn't even prove that it's referring to Dream. This just proves that it is the subject of the initial tweet in the conversation, which we can't see. She could be talking about her friend Bill who lives down the road for all we know. This just seems like random evidence of put together. None of this is concrete yet. Oh, thank God, we finally figured out her age. The internet did the most incredible task. We've gone from counting toes on Foxy to figure out if his footprints were outside of Freddy Fazbear's, to counting dates to figure out someone's birthday. Good job, internet. Why couldn't we have just clearly stated this from the start? Why did we need to take up 3 pages of this document just to agree on when someone was born? I'll be 18 December 1st, it's fine. Finally, okay, so December 1st is when she would have been 18. And this, even the conversations that happen after it's occurred, are in April. So assuming that's December 1st, 2020, this is in October 26th, she's saying she'll be 18 December. So this is December 2020 she is referencing. That proves, this I would take as pretty good evidence. Okay, October 26, 2020, she states that she'll be 18 on December 1st, 2020. That at least proves that it has happened before she's turned 18, because by the time of April, it's already occurred, which we can prove with these Discord conversation screenshots. By April 29th, it's already occurred 2020, so no matter what, it happened before she was 18. The next complicated question is how old would Dream have been, because if Dream was also under 18, then that makes it very different. 12th of August 1999. Okay, so he was born the same year as my brother. I don't want to compare my brother to Dream, actually. Please, no one ever compare my brother to Dream. Sorry, George. So he's 24 in 2023. So he would have been 21 in 2020. Yeah, that's a bullet in the chest for that one. So that proves that Dream would have been over the age of 18 when she was under the age of... Hold on, chat, I'm doing math in my head. She's not referring to Dream when she says she's a year younger than him. Because she would have been born in 2002 to be 18 on 2020. So that means that she's not referring to Dream in this bit earlier where she's saying that she's a year younger than him. Because anyone who can do basic maths of counting to 10, or I guess 24 in this case, anyone who can count in their head would be able to understand that they're not a year younger than him. Who the fuck is Zach? Dream's name is Clay. When has anyone ever called Dream Zach? Dream's real name, Clay. Is Dream's last name Huff? Clayton Dream Huff. So Clayton Huff is his name. There's no evidence that his name is Zach. Maybe it's his middle name, and very few people know this. It's some super secret, but then you wouldn't bother including this screenshot because it wouldn't prove it. So again, Jamie's not talking about Dream. The fact that she was the fact that she watched Skeppy, Bad Boy Halo, and A6D doesn't prove that she's connected to Dream. Shipping culture. Again, this doesn't prove. This doesn't prove that Jamie's drawing of A6D's cat was retweeted by A6D. This is the first known instance of a mutual interaction between Jamie and a major creator in the space. If this just shows Jamie and A6D talking to each other, I'm just... A6D retweeted Jamie's art. Incredible. Incredible. But this doesn't prove that there's a connection between Jamie and Dream. I'm happy for you. That is some beautiful art. That cat looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really happy for you that a big content creator retweeted your art. You should be very proud of yourself. But this doesn't prove that Jamie and Dream are connected. There is no connection here. Dream's not even mentioned in the screenshot or in the comments. There's not even any proof that Dream's ever seen this tweet. He might not even know it exists. He might not even know you exist. Dream could just wake up one morning and go, huh, there's a 24-page document making up absolute fallacies about me? Because there's no proof of a connection to either of these two yet. Give us some solid proof. Give us a screenshot. Even if it's a screenshot which can be doctored, I will take that and I can work with that. If you can give us a screenshot of Dream and on a verified or known account interacting with Jamie, if you can give us some kind of screenshot or video recording or anything which could prove even in the slightest that they have actually had any form of communication. It doesn't even need to be predatorial. It could literally just be Dream on a known account posting hi on Twitter and Jamie replying in the comments. That would be enough, because that would prove the two have at least interacted at some point in human history. Everything we've seen so far is doctored, and even that could be doctored, but that would be better proof than anything that we've seen so far. Because at this point, we're just talking about friends of friends, and that doesn't prove that Dream is a paedophile. It doesn't prove that he's had predatorial actions, and it doesn't even prove that you're a victim. Again, I'm trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to be respectful. I want to treat you as if you are a victim. I want to treat you with full respect and try and be supportive, because this is a serious accusation. However, a serious accusation requires serious proof. And at this point, we're not seeing serious proof. This screenshot just says, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, a savage man. Oh boy, a new character. Rusty. This is hurting my brain. We are at about page 10 now of 24. And I got to admit, I'm pretty bored of this. Again, now we're just talking about stan culture. Jamie saying that she loves things about Dream doesn't prove Dream to be predatorial in any way. If Dream was saying he loves things about Jamie, sure. But this doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove anything. And I'm just getting bored of reading this, because it doesn't seem like there's any solid evidence. So, I'm going to make a deal with you guys. If you guys watch this video and say, yes, you really want to see me go through every single page and every single screenshot in this conversation, just literally break down every single part of it and try to find even the smallest speckle of truth or proof that this could be a connected and serious accusation with any real evidence, I will do it. I will spend hours and hours combing through every single piece of evidence we've ever been given in our lives, and I will try to find something to prove to you that this is real. But I at this point we're just rambling. At this point we're going on to things that don't prove a connection. It's just, this is the last piece of evidence I'll look at. Does Dream even follow Jamie? Because at least then, that could put the slightest bit of proof. That could, if we could see that Dream's verified account proves okay, that makes it a bit more interesting. This could still be doctored. You can just right click inspect on any Twitter account, change the pictures, you can change the text. So you just gotta find someone that already follows you, so you've got this bit there. But again, this was in 2019. That would have been pretty early for the accusations of Dream being a paedophile, which makes it interesting. If we take this as concrete proof, so if we just assume that this is undoctored imagery, then this would absolutely prove that there is some form of connection between Dream and Jamie, and that this is worth investigating into further. But again, is this the full image? No, it's only the cropped. I really don't like cropped images. I never take cropped images as solid proof. You know, if you found something horrific of me and it was like a full perfect video, you know, undoctored, uncropped, perfect in everywhere, I'd go, yup, fuck, okay, you got me, you win. But the moment something is cropped, it's already technically doctored. In the legal in the court of law, legally, just by cropping an image, you have officially doctored it, which means to modify or to edit it. So if you've been able to crop it, or if you've gone into the effort just to crop it, what else have you done? There's no way of telling how much more you could have done to this. So I'm gonna leave you on this. I want to see what other people think in the comments, and again, if people want me to actually go through the whole thing, because this recording is already 50 minutes long, and I'm just getting tired, I will go through the whole thing if people want me to, but so far, this is the best piece of evidence that we have, that Dream's Twitter followed Jamie, and that Jamie then on Snapchat then gets sent explicit moaning? Explicit something from someone whose account appears to be at least with the same bitmoji and nickname as Dream. That is not concrete evidence. We would have needed to see the username at least for me to say, okay, yeah, that could be Dream. If we saw the username, I'd be like, okay, yeah, alright, yeah, I'll go with that, that's Dream. But again, this says Dream public, the screenshot earlier said public Dream. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry to all the people who really want me to say Dream's career is fucked. He's done for. He's at the end of the ropes. But this isn't solid evidence to me. I can't look at this and say, yeah, that is proof that Dream is a predator. This is the best piece of proof we have so far, and it just shows that the two followed each other, that there was some kind of mutual connection, and that's not enough to me. But hey, I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys want me to go through the other 12 pages I think there was left, it's like 10 or 12 pages left, I will go through the rest. I will compare, I will literally like make a list of all of the evidence we have which could actually be suggestive in any way and isn't just needless rambling to fill pages. I will take all of the things which could be genuine evidence, I'll put them together, I will comb through every single bit of it to try and find something so that I can contribute to this case and say, yep, hold on, look at this, guys. But until then, I don't think there's enough evidence here to be able to claim that Dream is predatorial in any way towards the original poster. But that doesn't mean that if you are a victim of these kind of things that you should be silenced. That just means that you need to find your evidence, you need to present it to the world. And hell, if one day someone goes, yep, this is my concrete evidence, and they show it, and it really does prove that Dream is a paedophile, I will apologise for ever doubting anyone who was a true victim of this. I will apologise to every single one of them, and I will quite literally just pause game, switch teams. You know, I'm not sitting here being biased towards Dream. I'm just saying that there's no concrete evidence yet. And clearly this document admits that they don't have the concrete evidence yet either. But as soon as they do, I'm not going to be backing a Dream like, oh yeah, pedophiles are awesome. You know, I will be able to say, yep, I was wrong. Dream was clearly a pedophile, but there's no proof of that yet. So I'm going to stick on my stance that there's no evidence and that it's unfair to call Dream a paedophile yet without that proper evidence. But hey, that's just my video combing through this, talking about it, reading as much as I can deal with to read it this time, because again, I'm still not 100%, but this is the best I've been in a few days. So when I got sent this on Discord by Merpy, I just felt a need to actually go through it. I felt like I had to address this in some way and share it with you guys. But as you can tell, I am just... I'm beaten. I've run out of energy. Apparently 50 minutes is the limit of my energy for today. So I'm going to end this video off. I'm going to take a nap and then I'm going to edit through this. Once again, I apologise to anyone who is claiming to be a victim. And I apologise if the topic of today's video has upset anyone. I know that predatorial behaviour is a real problem. And I will link down in the description places you can go to if you feel like you need support, if you feel affected by any of the topics we have discussed today. But until we've got bigger evidence, I'm not going to be jumping on the Dream as a paedophile bandwagon, at least not yet. But that's all I've got for this video. I'm really drained out now, so I'm going to end this now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in another video very soon. Bye guys.